Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? All right, all right, all right. You know what time it is, you know what rhyme it is. I'm over here. As you can see, the scenario is a little different. I told y'all I was going out of town. This is not gonna be a long video as usual. I'm operating off of my cell phone's wireless hotspot. So I had to rig something up because I don't mess with the Wi-Fi's in like hotels or public Wi-Fi for obvious reasons. Anybody who knows what happens with the hacking shit knows why. But what's up with y'all, man? What we got in the chat? What's up, Joel? What's going on, fam? My man says so late. I dropped a comment in the actually a couple comments in the Foreign National News Network group. I did that, and I also put up a post on the page on the YouTube to let y'all know this show was gonna be 3 hours behind the usual time, depending on where you at. Like right now, I'm in Arizona. I'm not even in Baltimore right now, so I'm on the West Coast. So that's why the time is so off. That's why the camera's not that great. The sound's probably a little odd, and the background's different. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm on the West Coast. That's what the video is called, West Coast, y'all. I'm on the West Coast. Yes, sir. My man say he's about to go sleep. Yes, sir. What's up, Cash? What's going on? Nobody said, no, it's cool. Like I said, it's basically this is gonna be pretty much the timing is off with this joint. I didn't expect a whole bunch of people on live, but I'm just checking in with the fam, you know what I mean? People to catch the video probably maybe tomorrow or something like that. And they'll watch it, rewatch it. So what's up, man? Hey, let me tell y'all, bro. So um few things I noticed when coming over here, the whole situation with the flights, something's changed with the whole flight situation, yo. Like when I was going through the first off, the whole I don't know what's going on with the flights, but yo, it's a lot of flights getting canceled. And a lot of people said it was because pilots don't want to take that poke. That could possibly be it. But I had a flight that was supposed to take me from Maryland to Charlotte, North Carolina, and from Charlotte to Phoenix, Arizona, right? So somebody said the screen froze. Is everything good with the screen? Let me know. Do I need to start over? Because I don't want y'all to miss this info. Y'all good? We good? We all good? We clear? Yes? No? Yes? Let me know where we at so I can know how to proceed. But I want y'all to hear this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue because ain't nobody say nothing. All right, so look. So in terms of the flights and all that good stuff, the flights are all like flights are being canceled left and right. So it's a situation right now where you know you might have a flight that was booked that actually got canceled for whatever reason, and you might have to end up waiting at the airport. And somebody said it's still froze. All right, hold on. Let me check and see what's going on. Hold on. All right, how's the screen? We good? I got 2 bars now. Now I got 1. I'm off my like I said, I'm real innovative today. I had to get off the live stream off the wireless hotspot on the phone. So I'm not like really on a solid joint. Yeah, I'm not even on the hotel internet though, like I said. So let me finish telling you what happened. So look, so the flight gets canceled, right? So I show up to the airport, like, yo, what's up? They like, yo, your flight got canceled 6 a.m. I'm like, what? I was asleep. What the hell? I already got my tickets printed up. I got my stuff ready to go. This is some bullshit. So they're like, yeah, the next flight leave out tomorrow. I said, oh no, it don't. Y'all better find a way to fix this, or else y'all gonna be entitled to give me 4 times the cost of the ticket, as per the Department of Transportation. They cancel your flight. They're responsible if they can't get you on another flight within 3 hours. They're responsible for paying you for that shit. And I think if I read properly, the Department of Transportation standard I think is 4 times whatever you paid for the ticket. So my ticket was expensive as hell. So that'd have been 4 times that bitch. They wasn't trying to do that. So the lady says, I says, well, you need to go. I need to talk to the manager because I ain't. I ain't trying to leave tomorrow. That's inconvenient as hell. I don't know. We might have to just deal with the screen freezing, bro. I'll be honest with you. I don't think there's too much I can do about that. But yeah, because like I said, we real ghetto today with the hookup. So I'm gonna just get the info out to y'all. Matter of fact, here, how about I just turn the screen off completely? Y'all can just hear me. Because if it's freezing, ain't no point even having the screen on. So yeah, so she goes to get the manager or whatever, and I'm waiting for like 30 minutes. They come back and take you all the way to the DC airport. Now, for those who don't live in Maryland or DC, uh, DC airport is an hour from BWI. So they have a driver, and this is how I know they want to cough up that cheese. They had a driver take me all the way from fucking with, and it was he had a suburban too. So that suburban was big as a bitch. So the gas was high as hell. So they have this suburban come pick me up and take me all the way out to Dole's Airport International. And that airport basically is the airport that you can leave and come back from out the country and stuff too. So maybe that has something to do with why security was so tight. But yo, I went in that bad boy and I got my stuff exchanged. I went over there, got all that stuff taken care of. I had to check in some shit. Boom, got that rolling, got the ticket. So we go jet out to I go jet out to the goddamn what is it? Yeah, what is that? You gotta walk through this like it's like a maze. It's not even check-in or not even checking what is that? Security. It's not even that. It was a pre-security check. So they go having everybody walk through this thing that looks like a maze. And yo, they had a dog sniffing everybody's like walk past when that shit was odd as fuck. I'm like, yo, even when I came back in the country before, I never had to deal with that. But yo, they literally had a canine unit sniffing everybody's walk by air. So I'm like, yo, if somebody got some weed on them or something like that, they toast because that dog is gonna pick that shit up. So I walked through the joint, and everything was what it was. We get to the little shit where you gotta take your damn shoes off and shit, and your belt and all that. You know what I'm talking about? That annoying part of the airport. So we go through there, and I gave him the passport card, so I didn't notice. Again, I've heard stories about nationals being able to go right through that security check. I haven't seen that yet, so as far as I'm concerned, that is a myth. Um, I had to go through the security check, so that's it. Unless you know some other prearrangement or something like that, I don't know of that. So I go through the joint, and then dudes, I went through the little metal detector. So the joint went off. As soon as I went through all the way, the joint went off. So they actually ended up telling me to go off to the side. So there's this big ass thing when you put your 2 feet down and you put your arms up. So I'm looking in the joint. I asked the dude, I was like, yo, is this radiation? And he was like, you want to find out? I'm like, fuck are you talking about, bro? Is this radiation? I need to know if this is radiation. He was like, yo, you can find out. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna need you to tell me if this is radiation or not, bro. He was like, no, it's not radiation, it's wind. I don't feel like that dude was on some on some up and up shit for real. I think he was lying about that shit. I couldn't prove it though. But I went through the little joint and everything was cool. So I got all my stuff back and then keep it moving. Get on the plane and all that stuff. Everything went smooth with the flight. Uh, got landed in Phoenix and all that. So I'm in. I land in Phoenix or whatever, yo. And when I first get here and we get outside, people's like, "Yo, the heat is unbearable. The heat is unbearable. The heat is it's pretty hot here, but it's not like everybody makes it out to be." And maybe it's just because I got a tolerance for heat. I don't know. It was 100 degrees when we got here, and it was like shit. What the hell time was it? I think it might have been like we might have got here like 9 o'clock or something. So I'm here visiting fam and all that. So we get here like about 9. And yeah, it was like nighttime. The sun wasn't up, and it's a monsoon time here too. So it's like flash storms and stuff like that. You might see the sky darken real quick, and it might rain a little bit, and then it'll lighten up, or it just might stay cloudy for the rest of the day if the monsoon starts to rain. But yeah, for the most part, it was pretty chill. But yo, I noticed when I got here, bruh, there is a heavy influx, and this is what I be talking about with the whole situation with the liberals. Yo, there is a lot of Californians here, son. It's crazy. Like, bro, you can literally, and they all pretty much, because Arizona is pretty much a free state for the most part. The gun laws here are lovely. Like, yo, you literally can just put your shit on your hip and open or concealed carry, however you want to rock out. That shit is fire out here, yo. It's dope. Highly recommended. So, but you can tell the liberals, bro, because they always got like the colored hair. You know, a lot of them be all overweight and shit. Um, you know, they got the dead giveaways when they wearing masks. Ain't no goddamn motherfucker wearing no masks out here like that. But you can tell they liberals if they wearing masks. You know, even the mofos that work behind the counter ain't wearing no masks here. It's real. The mindset in here is dope. I talked to a few people catching lifts back and forth, and I was talking to the people, and they was basically saying the same shit we be talking about, yo. So I'm like, yo, you know, the liberals will point themselves out. They even wearing Black Lives Matter t-shirts. Nah, I don't even want to say that shit because I don't want my channel to get flagged. But yo, yeah, yeah, they pretty much identify themselves, man. But yeah, it's a nice vibe out here for the most part. Ain't nobody tripping. You know, people out here doing what they do. It usually gets the hottest out here around like I say like 1 p.m. Yo, it was 100 and just today it was like 102, I think. But it was like I said, it was bearable because it's not humid. So it's not like, you know, you struggling to breathe while it's hot. It's actually it's pretty doable. So I mean, yeah, it's nice out here, man. Very nice. You can see the mountains in the background. Here's something I did notice though. There's these little things that drive around, and I talked to some of the Lyft drivers. This might be coming to a neighborhood near you. They got something called Wago. It's very interesting. What the Wago basically looks like. Did you ever look at Google Maps and then look at the satellite version of everything and then zoom in and then look and see how realistic everything looks, like you're actually down on the ground looking around, and you might be able to look at a house or something and see right in the front yard and all that stuff when you zoom in. What's very interesting about that, they got something here called Wago. And I swear, y'all, you can't go outside around the Phoenix area without seeing at least 8 of these things. Like you might go from here to 4 blocks down the street and you'll see 8 of these things. They like first they're Jaguar trucks. I think they might be electric or hybrids because you can't hit an engine. So they're white trucks. And what they basically had, they have a giant 360-degree visual camera on the top of the roof. It's the weirdest shit ever. And then they got a giant camera on the front bumper. And then they got cameras on each fender for the front. So there's 2 cameras on the front sides. And then they got on the rear fender wells 2 cameras, and then they got a camera on the back bumper. So they got cameras to see all the way around the whole entire truck. And they just ride around the city. And I'm like, yo, this shit is awkward as fuck because, you know, you start to think about this Chinese Orwellian government type shit. And then, you know, these types of surveillances are used to gather information. Because if we know anything about the Big Brother, it's mainly gathering information is the goal. Like it's an information hog. It always wants more information. If you change anything about yourself, or if you grew your hair longer, you know what I mean. You got a haircut. You know, a lot of them challenges they would put on Facebook a while back. Post a picture how you look when you were 8 years old. Post a picture how you look 8 years later, and then 8 years later. So basically, you posting a pic when you were a child, a teenager, and an adult. You know what I mean? So now, like, all that shit goes into the ether, bro, and that shit don't leave, yo. That's all information. It's a super collection of information for people. I was never with that shit, but yeah, what I eventually saw, man, those things are just riding around, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, yo, of course they'll say it's for like mapping and stuff like that, but yo, what else can that actually be used for? You know, so that's just something I pay attention to. But those things are everywhere out here. If anybody's out here in Phoenix area, y'all know what I'm talking about. I've never seen him in Baltimore, never seen him in or even around Maryland or nothing like that. The first time I seen him was here. I just thought it was very odd. But yeah, man, sometimes according to the Lyft drivers, sometimes them things don't even have nobody in them. They just operating by themselves. Like they just ride around literally all on electric mode. Like, you know, um, what are they called? What is it? what is it? UAV, unarmed vehicle or something like that, whatever it is. But yeah, it's unarmed. I mean unmanned vehicle. But yeah, ain't nobody in the joints. They just riding around. Some of them had people in them. I seen two of them that had people in them. But yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, it's called Wago, man. Very interesting stuff. Let me see if this camera's working now. Can y'all see? Can y'all see? Does the camera work yet? I got 2 bars now. The camera should be working. It's working over here. My man said, oh, let me catch up on some of the comments. James Lovett back on. Yes, sir. Melody Flame, we back. Slight time delay too. Hotel internet lame. It is. I'm not even messing with the hotel internet though, man. Audio is A1. That's what's up. That's what's up. Froze again, but can hear you back. He says business class. So if you fly business class, then so with the fly business class, does that mean you wouldn't be able to fly coach for that though, right? You would have to like actually literally go to the business class to be able to the metal detector and all that stuff. Is that what it is? You would skip that? Dead giveaway, yeah. The liberals basically telling themselves, man, like, yo, I done seen some, man, I done seen some weird motherfuckers up in this bitch. And you can tell them mass, they fled Cali, bro. Just the way they move around here, bro. And then you know what else is very weird? Uh, what is it? Marijuana is recreationally legal here. That's crazy. This has to be the first place I've seen that has constitutional carry and legalized recreational marijuana in the same state. That's super odd. You know what I mean? That is super odd. I haven't seen that in any other state. And they were saying that one of the Lyft drivers was saying when Biden got elected, the same day they basically put that into play. So it's like a reward for the liberals for moving here and fucking up another damn state. It's crazy. What's up, Angela? Cash is no. Still froze for us. All right, it's all good. I can see you. Welcome to Fort Lauderdale. Welcome from Fort Lauderdale Republic. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, so it's very interesting out here, man. It's very interesting. You know. Yo, but did y'all see that thing that's been circulating on Instagram? And I actually saw it myself. There is a picture of actually it's a video, I believe, and a couple still pictures of an actual looks like it's a stealth camouflaged disc in the clouds over top of Phoenix. And I saw it when I was coming from what the fuck was I coming from? I think I was coming from getting something to eat. And I looked at the cloud formation and it seemed weird. And it looked like they were like a optic camouflage disc. You know what I mean? It was kind of circular shape, and then the rest of it went behind the clouds. Cloud formations here are very odd too. But I actually saw that bad boy and I thought that was interesting. They were like, yo, this is over top of Phoenix. I can confirm I did see it, and it was quite unusual, man. Another thing I noticed that was interesting too. I don't see them trails and chemtrails from them planes at all out here. You know, I don't see them at all. So I said, damn 7M late. Nah, yeah, it's me, yo. I just explained that. I'm in Arizona right now. Back home. Okay, so the camera's working. All right, bet. So does New Mexico. What you mean? What you mean by that? So does New Mexico. But yeah, so you know, some weird things I noticed, but I had heard Phoenix, Arizona was a haven for sightings of things in the sky. You know, it ain't too far from Nevada. So I mean that would make sense. But yeah, I've heard about different things in the sky. I wonder if they spray certain states in there. You know what? And that's what I'm saying, like on the geoengineering thing. Because out here, bro, I didn't see no chemtrails out here. And I see the planes flying up there. They just not, it don't look like they spray. I don't know if they doing this. You know what I mean? A special compound. It looks like they ain't spraying and they are. But you can't see the lines. But over top of Maryland, every goddamn day, bro, just about every day, you'll see them lines and checkerboard designs. And they be just just accept whatever is given to them. Like I'm talking to the Lyft drivers, and it's important to get out there and talk to the people. because when you get out there and talk to people, you get a grasp on where everybody's mind is. So I'm talking to the Lyft driver, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, you know, uh, this the way we think out here. People can be very friendly, but people also can be assholes depending on who you're talking to. And then he was like, but for the most part, everybody here just wants to be left alone, and we don't want to be controlled by our government. I was like, oh, really? That's interesting. I already knew that, but that's why the country's the way it is. So I was like, yeah. So I said country. That's why the state's the way it is. So I says to him, yeah. Well, what about the Second Amendment? He was like, oh hell yeah, man. We heavy on the Second Amendment out here, bro. Ain't that like that everywhere? And I was like, nah. He was like, what you mean? I thought the whole United States of America was pro Second Amendment. I said, bro, you gotta travel, man. This is why I be telling y'all need to go out and travel. Go to different states and find out how shit is being ran in them states. You'd be surprised the mental of people, yo. Some people are like, they just don't know how fucked up the other side of the country is because they never been there. But this dude thought all states was like, get your permit carry. No, man. That's why fucking Supreme Court literally had to just rule on that shit. They literally just pissed a lot of liberals off and a lot of goofies about the permit shit. You know what I mean? A lot of people was pissed off about that, but it's stupid as hell because at the end of the day, because they're like, it's gonna be blood in the streets. It's gonna be blood in the streets. That's the stupidest shit ever. We know why that's stupid. So I'm not even going to demean y'all by explaining that shit. But people's mindsets in different areas are interesting. So had to explain to them, nah, bro. Certain states you go to, you cannot get a permit. That's why the Supreme Court had to rule on that shit. That's what they were talking about. He was like, is that what is about? I was like, yeah. Certain states, if you apply and you don't have a good and substantial reason, excluding self-defense, because they don't give a fuck about your self-defense in certain states like New York, Maryland, Cali, Massachusetts. You know what I mean? Hawaii is the worst. These states where they pretty much got people chemtrailed up and all poison and stuff like that. They got the sun blocked out for like 20 hours of the day. You know what I mean? So stuff like that is like it's affecting the way people think. So I had to explain to him that he couldn't believe what the fuck I was telling him. He was like, "Get out of here!" I said, "Yeah, bro, it's crazy." And he was talking about hiking and stuff like that. Like, you can go hiking here. There's a lot of things to do. Go hiking. He was like, "But you gotta be careful if you go hiking because we have bobcats." I'm like, "Yeah, no, thank you. Here's what I'm not gonna do: get chased by a bobcat." Recreational and open carry. New Mexico is like that too. Wow. Them liberals, wherever liberals go, that's when the recreational marijuana follows. I noticed that. That's the first thing they vote in the existence. They'll vote in that marijuana because they want to be able to hit that weed. Which I ain't judging nobody for it, but it's just interesting. You can tell the trail. Wonder if they hit more Dem or Republican states. I'm pretty sure. I'll be honest with you, Wolf. I'm not going to sit here and tell you they don't do it at all here. I'm just going to tell you, I've been here for about 3 days now, and I haven't seen not one. And usually, they might take Saturday off or go light on Saturdays where I'm from. But yo, listen, Fridays, bro, Fridays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, they're gonna hit you over the head. You know what I'm talking about? So I can't say, man, but I haven't seen it, man. Oh, they spray out here in the Southwest for sure. A word, okay. So you out there in New Mexico then? Word. All right. Yeah, I'm just telling you what I've seen, man. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that, but it's not to say that it doesn't happen because I don't live out here, not yet, anywhere. But yo, considering that, because it's pretty dope out here. I want to go to other areas though. I don't know if I have enough time to do so, but I do want to check out other areas. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man. So what's up, man? What's going on with y'all, man? How's everything going? I know that people on fire about the Roe v. Wade shit, bro. I had to get on this dude from Australia earlier because this motherfucker was acting retarded. He had said some stupid shit about Supreme Court, and he tried to troll me. He was like, "Your country's shit. Y'all got mass shootings, and y'all got y'all country just banned abortions, blah blah blah. I'm from Australia. We ain't got none of that. I'm like, bro, you from Australia? Man, you couldn't even come out your house 2 years ago. You had to stay in your house. You couldn't even come out the house, son. Y'all got rid of your guns and y'all couldn't come out the damn house. And y'all talking shit about somebody else's country. Y'all had to get permission. I will not be trolled by anybody at all who has to ask permission to leave their house from their government. If you don't get the fuck out of my face with that stupid shit, talking shit about somebody else's country, man. If you go take a flying leap. Like, yo, you literally are property of Britain. Like y'all don't even have a way to defend yourselves. Y'all run around with blades. And this is not to slight anybody from Australia because it's not even like that. I'm just telling you the conversation I had with this asshole because he tried to troll me and shit, troll our country. I'm like, first off, he tried to say they banned abortion. I said, actually, you're an idiot because he didn't ban abortion. They didn't. Supreme Court and Clarence Thomas didn't ban abortions. They basically kicked the responsibility of decision back to the state, basically saying that yeah, just like you guys said, it's your body, your choice. At the same time, the United States government does not have the ability to tell you what to do with your body, which is the whole purpose of us protesting them jabs. Y'all can't tell somebody what they got to put in their body or what they can do with their body. That's why they kicked that shit back to the state. So a lot of these places where these liberals is making a fuss at, that shit ain't even gonna really affect them. Like, you think New York is gonna stop fucking abortions? You think Massachusetts is gonna stop abortions? You think California is gonna stop abortions? Hell no. Them planes ain't going nowhere. Maybe Texas, you fucked. You better go take a ride to another blue state if you do some other action you ain't supposed to do if you don't want them out. But yeah, so in terms of this stuff, like these people making a stink, and he was out front of Supreme Court talking about abort this court and all this other stupid shit. I'm like, oh, really? At the end of the day, the places y'all from, y'all not really gonna feel this. Y'all ain't gonna feel this, bro. Y'all are tripping about some shit y'all don't even really need to be tripping about. Which just goes further to say people don't know what the fuck they talking about when it comes to this law and these court cases and stuff. They don't read the case. They read the headline and go take off with it, man. Goofy ass shit. Scottsdale is nice. I heard Scottsdale was real nice. I also heard Scottsdale was real expensive and like upper class. Like, yo, your house would mess around itself at 2.5 million, just because of the inflation of the market and all that stuff. But yeah, I heard Scottsdale was beautiful, man. Australia is under mad control. Man, the motherfuckers in Australia can't even, they gotta ask permission before they eat food from the government. Like, yo, can I eat this? No. You eat what we tell you to eat, god damn it. And don't ask again. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. It's been raining and cloudy for the past week. That means they probably already sprayed. Yeah, the geoengineering, man. Geoengineering. I hate when people try to say, "Oh, chemtrails, y'all crazy. Wear your tinfoil hat," and all they really gotta literally do is go on. You can fucking use Google. You can even use Google and put in geoengineering and cloud seeding, and they'll literally be telling you how the scientists do it and what the purpose is. I don't know why this is a conspiracy still, but these ain't even conspiracy theories anymore. These literally facts nobody wants to acknowledge because it's not even about shit. It ain't about being right no more, man. That shit is just about. Excuse me. That shit ain't about being true no more. It's about being right. People just want to be right and win the argument now. It ain't even got to do with no facts. And I question whether it ever has something to do with facts. When you have these kind of conversations with people, they just want to be able to, label you or put you in a box and dismiss you because either A, they don't have the balls to absorb what you said, or B, they too goddamn lazy to do so, or they're afraid, three, or they're afraid to acknowledge the fact that, they just might not know everything. And there might be a whole nother avenue of shit for them to learn. People think they got life figured out and stuff. You don't. None of us do, man. But I can tell you what you don't know, and I can show you what you could possibly learn that you're not aware of. People ain't trying to hear that shit. I tell you what, man, if you like to eat, bro, this is a great spot to come. They got a place called the Taco Guild here, bro. What? Here's what I noticed. All right, the closer you get to the West Coast and Mexicans and everything like that, California is pretty much mostly Latino Mexican. But the closer you get to Mexico, the better the Mexican food is, Facts, yo. And the Mexican food is dope where I'm at in Baltimore, but it ain't nothing like you know, the West Coast, man. Like this place, the Taco Guild, they literally got a place that used to be a church. It used to be a church and they turned it into a restaurant. Yo, these tacos, son, is the best tacos I done had. Tell you something. You like to eat, this is a good place for you. They got we had some donuts from another spot, man. I think it's called like Bancos or something like that. I can't remember. But it's they got some real good donuts, man. We had those. Got some damn sushi. It was nice, yo. It was nice. Places out here pretty nice. Pretty good to eat. I haven't had any bad food yet. Yeah, it's a great place to hang out at though, man. Yes, sir. But yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I haven't to be honest with you though, walking around here, I haven't seen anybody open carrying yet, but that's probably gonna be more prevalent in areas like uh what is that? Sedona, areas like that and stuff like that. It might be more commonplace in them areas, but I haven't seen that yet. But I'm pretty sure a lot of those people got something under their shirt. You feel me? Gotta keep the blicky on you. The itis. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Yes. Let me tell you what happened yesterday, son. I had I got a strawberry margarita, yo, and like this joint was small too. The margarita was only literally probably about like the glass was small, like this big and that big. I looked at that like this little bitch ass margarita. What the fuck is this? This shit is bullshit, bro. Let me tell you something. I drank that damn margarita. That shit was strong as a motherfucker. I was toast, son. I was done. But in Maryland, right, they got this place called Mezcal, and they have like the giant bowl joints. Like they real big. The bowl is like a fish bowl for real. It's huge. And you just get like one, and it's like I think it's like $7 or something like that. Or it should probably went up now. It's probably way more expensive. But yeah, you get a lot more drink, but you get nowhere near as twisted as you do when you get a margarita from that spot, the Taco Guild. Like that joint, they put like 80% tequila in that joint. I'm like, shit. It's a good time though, man. People are nice, like I said. Pretty cool. Everybody's chill, man. Pretty chill environment for the most part. Yes, sir. I wanted to show y'all some videos, man, but I don't think they're gonna play out because the signal's so iffy right now. I want to show y'all some things that I saw. We probably had to say that for this coming week. Probably had to say that one. Y'all hear that? It sound like somebody let off a shot. Somebody cheddar balled themselves, putting that shit away. Cow. But yeah. So look, what I'll probably end up doing is this coming week, I'll probably do another show, and then we'll be back. I'll be back on the home front, so I'll be able to show y'all the videos and all that stuff and return their original setup. And let that be what it is, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all get a chance, look up the Arizona gun laws. Look them shits up, or the statutes, or whatever they call, probably ordinances. Look up the Arizona ordinances or gun laws, and look at how beautifully they're written. They literally got every goodie for the Second Amendment enthusiasts. They got open carry for anybody over 21, constitutional carry for anybody over 21, concealed or open weather. So if you're a concealed guy, you can conceal. If you're an open guy, you can open. Permitless, no permit. Second Amendment, basically. Uh, stand your ground law, which became infamous in Florida. If somebody comes up and slaps you in the face and you shoot him, the motherfucker shouldn't put his hands on you. They got that. They got the castle doctrine, meaning if you in your house and you chilling and somebody coming that bitch with a shotgun and you smoke his ass, castle doctrine, you got immunity from any prosecution. They got that shit. Dude, it's lovely. They got a lot of lovely shit out here. Permitless. You don't need a permit to buy. All you need to do is have proof that you're over 21, pretty much. You know, it's greatness all over. It's pretty nice. But when y'all get a chance, take a look into that, man, because this is the way it should be all over the nation. You know, you got certain states. I think Maryland's one of those states where somebody comes up and they let's say two dudes, right? Let's say you're a concealed carry, and two dudes run up on you and start beating on you, and you pull out a gun and shoot one of them. Well, you just probably will go to jail for that shit. Even if they beat you to within an inch of your life, you better prove that you was about to die and you had to grab that bitch. That's how stupid the laws are there. But with this Supreme Court case, man, I think shit's about to probably change. Not sure how much. You know, some people were saying they still gonna make it hard for you to get a permit because, because they can. They'll say like make it impossible, like all kinds of hurdles for you to get yourself a permit. For basically those who want to get a permit themselves. But yeah, they'll make it all kinds of difficult and shit like that. So that is interesting, man. We'll see what happens, but it's just weird how these corporations they try to find a way to circumvent the Constitution so they can continue to prosecute people for exercising their rights and protecting themselves, which is basically what this country was founded upon. You know what I mean? That's what it was. Yes, indeed. All right. So look, I told y'all this wasn't gonna be a long show. Hold on, somebody say. You see any prices over there on guns? Actually, I did. I stopped at a spot called what the hell was that spot called? I think it was called Stony Mountain or something like that. But he had some. They're mostly a gun repair shop, but they had some for sale and stuff like that. I wasn't interested in anything they had, but they had a M&P shield that was pretty nice. That joint was like 500 beans though. But yeah, they got some pretty nice stuff over there. I think M&P shields are usually expensive though, so I think 500 for a subcompact or something. It was a tiny joint, but yeah, I think 500 might have been a reasonable price. I think in Maryland you'd have spent like 750 or 800. Maryland overprices shit. So yeah, as far as the arms goes, yeah, I would say I only went to two different spots. One of them was closed, and the other one was the spot I just told you about. I haven't went anywhere else. I'll probably end up going somewhere else to see what they have though, for real. But yeah, I wasn't trying to kick out 500 beans. I'm like, hell with that. Not right now, anyway. But but yeah. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and jet because I told y'all again this wasn't gonna be a long show. I'm gonna give it y'all this week. Um, with a couple more topics. I'll be back in town. Actually, I think Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday I'll be back in town. So we will chop it up then. Meantime, it is great talking to you guys. Quick show. It is A6 and Foreign National Born Natural. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back on track this coming week. Y'all take it easy. Peace.